G'day guys, what's cracking? It's Ralph here, and tonight I want to explore how effective neutral light filters are, or natural light filters are. They're filters that you put on the front of your lens to take better astro shots because they filter out the orange light, the ambient light that's in the sky that makes our photos look disgusting. Now, interestingly, a comment came through on my last Z5 Astro video about what happens if you just change your white balance. Does it affect? Like, what if you shoot with a low Kelvin rating and then a high Kelvin rating, and with and without the filter? And I thought, that's a brilliant idea. I'm just going to do it. So I've been waiting for an epic night. Tonight's not epic, but we've got a bit of a Milky Way. There's no clouds in the sky, so we're going to get into it. This is the filter. It's from Nissi, has a slight blue or purple tinge to it, which does all the beautiful work. I'm going to set this to 550 Kelvin rating, which is the equivalent to daylight, so 5,500 daylight. And then I'm going to shoot with the filter and then without the filter. And here are those two shots so we can get a baseline for our experiment. Okay, so already with those photographs, you can see a massive, massive difference. The first one is blue, the second one is orange. The orange one is because of all the ambient light that's coming out from cities and townships and that around. Even though I'm pointing away from the city as we shoot this, the blue one extracts those lights. So now let's muck about with the white balance and put the Kelvin rating down as low as it'll go and take a shot with and without the filter. First one with the filter came out fluorescent blue. And then I took the filter off and it came out a much more sensible blue, but not really one that you might use, which makes sense because if you took that and then you took even more yellow out of it, you get an even bluer shot. So now let's go to the other end of the Kelvin scale and see what we get out of that. Now, just jumping on the back of the camera now, the one with the natural filter on it looks amazing, just on the back of the camera. So I haven't got it on the screen yet, haven't really had a look at it. And the other one looks yellow and even worse, like totally gross. And so what I might do, I'm going to take another couple of photos just exploring the white balance of the camera with no filter and see if we can find a white balance equivalent to what you might get with a neutral filter on the front of the camera. The first experiment, which I felt was kind of the closest I could get to like the real colors and not that yellow ambient light, was 4,500 Kelvin. This is the raw, and then if I flip over to the edited, it's still lacking the darkness and the depth, and I've edited this significantly to try and make it as good as possible. I'm still not satisfied that it picks up the nice beautiful colors that the natural light filter does. And then if I go my next one, and that's at 5,000, which is just a little bit plain, isn't it? And then we get to the edited, and the edited is interesting, but I reckon I could push the natural light filter to a further place of beauty where simply without it, it can't go. So that's been my experience. I hope you've enjoyed this video, benefited from it. Any questions, put them down below, and I'll see you when you subscribe in the next one. Cheers, bye.